She took horseback riding seriously and after a while started to compete in the equestrian events, both here and abroad.
As a friend, I am so proud of her. She has brought the sport to a different level for the Philippines, and winning the gold medal in Busan for the Philippines was every rider's dream, and she fulfilled it. It feels like she won it for all of us.
But things did not fall on her lap easily. She suffered a major knee injury in one of her competitions and had to stop riding for a while. But Mikee transformed this heartbreaking experience into another opportunity to excel. It was during this lull in her equestrian stint that she entered show business. She became the it girl of that generation, which she helped define. She was one of the most sought-after leading ladies. Television and the widescreen adored her.
Hoy, Mokong! Kilala na kita, no?
After essaying a variety of roles in which she was wooed by the handsomest actors in the land, Mikee would soon meet the leading man who would offer her the greatest role she could ever play in her life, as a wife and mother. Mikee married Dodot Jaworski in 1999.
Again, I got engaged. When he asked me, alam ko na, it was gonna be him.
Yeah.
In your case, was it like that for you and Dodo?
Not in the first meeting. Kasi nung una, actually it was Tony Leviste who really insisted that we meet.
Okay.
So parang ilang buwan yata yung dumaan na you have to go out with this guy. Imagine, he's an athlete. He's a counselor and you're a board member. And he has good grades. Yung talagang binibuild up niya. Tapos finally, I went to Australia, came back, siguro twice yun. Pero walang tigil siya talaga. You have to meet this guy.
When you feel it's the right person, malalaman mo. And in your instance, it took 2 to 3 months and you knew he was Mr. Right.
Yeah. But it's timing, di ba? I think you have to be really prepared to see that, to recognize that. Kasi marami naman din, parang, oh, ito na yun, ito na yun.
Yes.
Pero, ito na yun.
Dodot and Mikee are happily married for almost 9 years now.
How are you as a wife to Dodo?
Parang siya dapat interview.
How are you as a wife? Do you guys fight?
Gosh.
Ano ba yung mga
Well, we're very
pinag-usapan
normal.
niyo? Who's more demanding?
You know what? This I can say, with all honesty talaga, I think he's a better husband than I am a wife.
Why?
I have to say that with all
Parang it sounds
honesty.
so strange coming from you. Why do you say that?
Well, parang in a lot of aspects, siya yung mas naiisip niya yung dapat na maisip ng babae kesa sa akin.
Like
yung
what?
Ganon. Sometimes, little details. For example, lang yung bahay, mas naging concerned ako sa structure, sa functionality, yung ganon. Siya mas naging concerned siya sa interior, sa furniture, yung ganon, which I guess is good.
Si Mikee, very, very simple. Hindi siya mahilig sa alahas. Hindi siya mahilig mag-shopping ng damit. Talagang ang tanging hilig niya lang talaga ay yung love niya for riding, yung kabayo. But aside from that, wala naman siyang luho. That's why I guess we get along kasi aside from yung the things that we share together about the views for love of country, yung aming vision for yung mga pagbabago sa bayan natin, yung priorities namin sa mga anak namin, talaga nagtutugma at magkakapareho.
After marriage, Dodot did not stop Mikee from pursuing her interest. She went back to riding and she won her biggest international competition in 2002. When she bagged the Asian Games gold medal in Busan, South Korea.
On her own, she does it. She used to at least ride at least 3-4 hours every day, especially before a competition. And during the time na mag-asawa na kami, she had to leave and be abroad. any husband could have said, no, dito ka lang, magbantay ka ng mga bata. But on my part, I thought it would be unfair to hold her back in trying to achieve yung kanyang mga ambition.
My greatest athletic achievement to date is my Asian Games gold medal. That's something that hindi ko akalain na mangyayari pa sa akin. Because when I got married, sabi ko, siguro that's the end of my international career. And syempre si Dodot mismo, parang, oh, wala nang biyahe-biyahe ah. And then, what was it, maybe 3 years into our marriage, siya pang nagbigay sa akin ng kabayo for me to travel. So I think after that period when you realize na, ay, nagbago yung buhay ko, then you settle into it. Then I think, you can go back into enjoying each other.
Already blessed with 2 handsome boys, and at present, they are happily expecting the 3rd addition to their growing family.
Would you consider yourself a good mom?
I would consider myself a work in progress.
Really?
Kasi hindi mo naman, di ba?
I'm
wala
surprised
namang-
with your answer.
Well, there's no book that tells you what's perfect. Or, syempre, for every individual, for every child, it's different. So, ang sa akin, I have what I believe is right and wrong and good and not enough. Yung ganon. And I try to apply it. Pero I know that there's probably a better way to do things than what I know. So I always try to improve. Parang, para sa akin, regardless of what...
How will you know when you've reached that point of improvement na okay na?
Ang sa akin, gusto ko lang mabigyan yung mga anak ko ng magandang pundasyon. For their character, for their values, for how ambitious they're going to be, and their drive na parang I want them to always strive to be the best, pero tandaan nila na wag silang mang-apak ng iba.
But when asked if she will allow her children to engage in the same sport that has become her life,
To tell you honestly, pag sumasakay ang mga yan, kinakabahan ako. I can't look.
Ganon? Eh, ba't ka
Oo.
pumabayag? Ba't
Ayoko silang pigilan because
hindi parang
maybe-
double standard yan, Mikee?
Exactly. So I don't stop them, but I don't watch. Yung parang I watch para lang pag may nangyari, I know what happened, but I don't teach them. I get one of my friends to teach them, and as much as possible, I do my own thing habang nakasakay sila. And it's been working out better that way. But honestly, ang ginawa ko, di ba pag pinipilit ka ng magulang mo, ayaw mo?
Ayaw.
Pinipilit ko sila.
Ganun ang
Para
style.
umayaw. So I'd rather that they try to look for another sport na
Basketball, perhaps?
anything they want. Actually, kung gusto nilang riding talaga, sige, siguro, kailangan pag-ipunan, paghirapan. But then, whatever will make them better-rounded individuals, I think we'll just have to support it.